What's up, guys? Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, episode 144. You know what day it is. It is Super Bowl Sunday, so I'm already hyped. If you stay till the end, I'm going to share with you a Super Bowl parlay that I'm going to be betting on. In case you want to bet with me, we did it last year, and I can't remember if we won anything, but this year I got a good feeling. Anyways, let's get to these top 5 niches. All right, let's kick it off with my Amazon merch sales update. In the last 7 days, I made 392 sales, 336 came in the US market, and that made me $1,335 in royalties with about an average of $4 a day in ad spend. The other 60 or so sales came from international markets. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link is in the description. I post daily sales updates. All right, niche number 1. Guys, prepare yourself for this one, all right? You were thinking I was going to say, oh, sell Valentine's Day shirts. Well, guess what? I came up with a pretty out there niche, a little bit out of the box, but certainly on people's minds. I don't actually watch mainstream news, but I'm going to venture a guess that this is probably being talked about today. Ooh, actually, I just hyped it up. I forgot. I put remove designs first. Then I'm going to show you niche number 1. Guys, look at remove designs this week. What have I been talking about for the last month? That eventually they're going to go after people selling these fringe Philadelphia Eagles football related products. And what do you see here? Of course, they went after them. A lot of accounts were probably closed recently. Hopefully it's nobody that subscribes and watches my videos because you knew better. All right. Niche number 1. How about that? The spy balloon. All right. Now here's the thing. First and foremost, I don't know what keywords Amazon merch's algorithm, which is dynamic, is allowing and is sending to manual review and is rejecting. Okay. I have a video linked in the description called Is This Niche Safe? And it does a pretty good job of explaining my process for attempting to validate keywords before hitting publish, okay? Because the reality is you don't really know until you try. But we know the spy balloon has been, or balloons or what, I don't know. I have trouble following the narratives, but they've been in the news lately, and you can actually see, look at the BSRs, guys, 300,000, 500,000. The ones behind me aren't as impressive with over 1 million. Also, I'm not even getting into the, geopolitical side of things. I'm not getting into the political side. I'm just talking about selling t-shirts and trying to talk about a niche that popped up kind of out of nowhere. So it's level playing field, right? And then all of a sudden the news is talking about it. And the next thing you know, you could have, a big niche. We don't actually know, right? We're trying to predict the future. One thing we can do is say, hey, if they're talking about it, there's a decent chance that somebody out there might be looking to buy a funny t-shirt related to whatever the incident is. In this case, the incident with a spy balloon attributed to being from a certain country, right? Again, though, keep your account safe. Do your research. Watch the video if you haven't seen it. Is this niche safe? I would recommend that. And some additional keywords here from Podly, by the way. Kind of shows you what keywords you may want to hone in on. Again, doesn't mean they're safe, though, but they do actually pull together, base keywords. These could be good if you're doing Etsy as well, because you can grab them and use them as tags. Long tail keywords, etc. Niche number 2, and it is another news cycle related niche that, again, I don't know for sure if it's okay. I'm assuming it should be theoretically, but no one's looking after your account but you. The UFOs, all right, the flying objects or the UAPs or whatever. By the way, that might be another keyword that you cycle in there, because didn't they stop calling them UFOs, start calling them UAPs, aerial phenomena? Either way, guys, I mean, if it's in the news, there's people probably thinking about it. And when you think about it, you may take action, go to Amazon, buy a t-shirt about it, right? If you're not thinking about it, well, you're not going to randomly buy a t-shirt, right? So it's step 1 is, the box is checked. Are they thinking about it? Yes. Why are they thinking about it? Because the people that write the television scripts and narratives, they decided to talk about it, right? It's not like this is a new phenomenon, but for some reason the television's all over it recently. So, capitalize on it in the form of t-shirt sales, right? And any other way you can think about it. All right, niche number 3. Oops, before we get to niche number 3, guys, check out my free print-on-demand mini course linked in the description. By the way, I'm relaunching it for 2023. It's twice as good, and everybody was loving the first one. It's going live this week, so if you're already on the list, you will get it. And if you're not on my list, check it out. It's free. The link is in the description. And check out my print-on-demand Facebook group, also linked down there. Niche number 3, guys, don't forget, Mardi Gras is February 21st. Anybody who doesn't have a Mardi Gras shirt yet, between now and probably the next 4 days, you're going to have peak Mardi Gras sales. All right. And I mean, there's already a lot of products up there. I know, but the sales are going to be there. So if you are trying to decide if you should be let's say you're in tier 10, you have 10 design slots. Should you be in Mardi Gras that's going to be in like peak demand, or should you be getting ready for St. Patrick's Day, which is not even close to peak demand, right? Where do you have a higher likelihood of making a sale? Yeah, in Mardi Gras, even though there's a lot of competition, we already know, but frame it that way, right? Frame it as where are people, like what are people typing into Amazon search bar right now? Because if you're in tier 10, guess what? You make a Mardi Gras design, it doesn't sell, Mardi Gras passes, you delete it, you put something else up, right? Niche number 4 this week. The best time to be doing this was probably last week, and I apologize for not recommending it, but shirts for the casual football fan, right? A lot of them are related to commercials. So the primary keyword I used here was commercials. And you can see there's a bunch of funny shirts. I'm just here for commercials and beer. I'm just here for commercials and the food. I'm just here for food, commercials, and the halftime show. By the way, I'm not trying to tell you halftime show is safe. I don't know, right? You got to look out for your own account. But yeah, there's a lot of these funny shirts, and the BSRs are killing it. BSRs 25,000, 37,000, 45,000, 46,000, 52,000. Like they're killing it. All right. So this is a good niche to be in right now. Niche number 5 to wrap it up. March 14th is not that far away. We got about a month until Pi Day. And my favorite part about the Pi Day print on demand niche, guys, is that these designs are really fun. Like there's a lot of really funny ones. My favorite one is down there in the bottom left corner, the 3.14 equals pi sign, and then the reverse 3.14, and it spells pi, and then it equals a piece of pie. Coincidence? I think not. I love that. Also, funny story, but like my private community where we do, weekly meetings, someone actually showed me how to make that first design. You see the very first one with the BSR of 142,000 with all the colorful symbols. It was actually a collaborative effort. We were doing our office hour, our Friday hangout, and they told me the font, which it wasn't an exact match font, but it was basically like a good font to get close to what you see there. And then told me how to do basically like use the pen tool, create the path, and essentially recreate that design. So I thought that was really cool. I mean, I'm learning from them as much as they're learning from me, hopefully. So niche number 5, Pi Day. All right, emerging trends. This is from Podly. These are designs that have seen a significant jump in BSR, and I guess I did a bad job of filtering out protected brands. Forgive me, guys. There's a lot of Marvel here, and that is my fault. I think I was messing with the filters because I was looking at deleted designs before I took the screenshot, so that's my bad. But a lot of the big ones are Marvel, Disney, Spider-Man. This beard is taken for Valentine's Day, and then you got Kansas City designs that are probably not safe. Let's be real. All right, looking ahead, trends coming about a month out. March 12th is Girl Scouts Day. March 12th is also the Oscars. Of course, you don't have the rights to sell anything related to the Oscars, but it's a award night about movies. So what type of shirts are safe that you could probably sell? General interest shirts related to people who like to watch movies. We'll probably see a spike around March 12th, right? March 13th, Earmuff Day. March 13th, also Smart and Sexy Day. Shout out to all the smart and sexy people. March 15th, Ides of March. And don't forget, March 14th, Pi Day. All right, the archive brought to you by Podly. We looked back 11 months ago at what was trending, and wow, we got a lot of St. Patrick's Day, also some Ukraine. Those are the ones. And then, of course, behind me, the I'm Not Old, I'm Classic shirt that is a bestseller year-round, and nobody can touch that one. All right, guys, I'm going to give you my Super Bowl bet in just a second, but just wanted to remind you, I have a full print-on-demand course linked in the description. I've re-recorded almost everything for 2023, and it is going live this week. The new version. All right, if you're on my email list, you'll hear from me. But it's going live along with my free mini course. All right, so I've been at work like a madman behind the scenes. I hope you guys will check that out if you're interested. All right, guys, it's the big game, the Super Bowl tonight between the Chiefs and the Eagles. If you would like to partake in this bet with me, feel free. Otherwise, feel free to cheer for me. But I like Jerick McKinnon over 23.5 receiving yards, Kadarius Toney over 27.5 receiving yards, and Philadelphia Eagles to win by 3.5 points at least. All right, you can have some fun there. The odds are plus 708. So if you bet $100, I think you'd win $708. I guess that's how the math works. If you guys aren't on a sportsbook, I'll put a link to FanDuel in the description. This isn't meant to promote FanDuel, but I'm just saying I like this bet. It's a little bit of fun, give you something to root for during the game. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow with... tomorrow I am bringing Steven back for the Etsy interview. He sold over $2.5 million on Etsy. He's going to reveal his process to identify winning products and winning niches. Check that out tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. I'll see you there.